Hi, in this video I will talk about reference group. Let's get an example. In this example, I created a reference group for two fields. This is my VS parameters form, and this is an extension form. And I have two field reference group. What is reference group? Reference group, if you want to create a RecId relation with table, but you want to show meaningful data to end user, then you can use reference group. For example, in this uh, output, this is the form, and when you see the rota, you can see two different fields. But when we look at the table, we will see RecId for these data. So how it's working? First of all, let's look at our table. We have a header table here, and it has four fields, but these two fields is important. We don't have any unique field, but rota code and event location ID combination is unique for us. And you can see this is my index, and it's allow duplicate no, and also it's an alternate key for this table. With this setup, then I am going to table properties, and in table properties we have a property called replacement key, and I am choosing this index as a replacement key, and I don't change the cluster and primary index because the unique index is RecId for this table. So, and let's think if I want to select a record from this table, I need to select RecId because RecId is the unique one. But the end user doesn't know anything about RecId, so I need to show them rotocode and event location combination to them to choose the right value. So for this, we need to create a EDT. It's a uh, it's a actually a RecId EDT, and we are choosing a reference table to our table and creating a reference to our table's RecId. Then we are creating a field to our table. It's a VS parameters table for us. This table, I used this EDT to create a new field. This is the field. And because I created extend the data type, I don't choose any properties from this one. Then I created VS parameters form extension and drag and dropped field to proper location. It automatically creates a reference group for us, and it automatically adds these two fields to our reference group, and I can't change this one. These came from actually our replacement key. What is your replacement key? This one. If I add more field to this replacement key, it will automatically shown in our reference group. And with this setup, you are ready to run. When you build and, of course, synchronize your project, you can see this kind of field here. This is a reference group field. It shows replacement key fields to end user, but in the back system, it stores only RecId for this field. Okay. Let's summarize. If you want to use RecId as a unique ID and for tables relation, you can use it, and it's suggested. It's good for performance. But if you want to show string IDs or other names or description, etc., to end user, you can use this setup. You can use reference group to show end user to meaningful field. Uh, I hope it's helping. Happy doxing.